Good morning, YouTube. It's your boy CJ back again with another stream for you guys. We're trading gold today as usual. I hopped in a little bit early because it's got to my point to where I think I'm about to take a trade. Pretty much the same setup as yesterday. It's this change character right here, and it's been beaten down and it's going up. And I'm thinking it's going to go to this next supply zone. So I'm just waiting for it to maybe go down a little bit more and then enter in a trade. It's 6060 before market open. See, I actually should have got in a little bit earlier. I'm gonna kind of front run it a little bit because I wanted to pull back on me a little bit more. See, look at it. It's just pushing. It's just jumping up. And that's my mark to get in right there too. That's my mark to get in. I'm waiting for it to go down a little bit. But it's just chugging away, and I'm thinking that by the time market open comes, it'll be a little bit further. But yeah, it's been a good week. We've been 5 for 5 on the week, or 4 for 4, going for the 5 for 5. Um, it was a good first week of stream. We did have on Wednesday where I wasn't able to stream for you guys, but I did do a recap. I was able to get my computer fixed for the recap. Um, but this right here, this is screaming buy me. Today we're not going to make the same mistake and hit the sell button. That's what we're not going to do. See, I wanted to turn down a little bit. There it is. Just turn it down a little bit before I go in this. Just so we can get a better entry so we're not get caught in drawdown because I do expect it to go into some drawdown. It always likes to go into drawdown when you take these change of stated characters right here. There's so much commotion at these points, the pivotal points. And yeah, let's see. We have on the Forex Factory, so show the Forex Factory for you today. Is this the right one? We have GBP. We had the red folder at 2 a.m. That didn't affect us. And then we have some yellow folders at 6:15. So in 5 minutes we have some yellow folders. 6:30 or 7 o'clock we have some yellow folders, and 7:50 to 8 o'clock we have some FOMC members speaking. So the thing is, we don't have too much going on today. We don't have We don't have a lot of news going on, so I'm thinking it's slowly is gonna just tread, and what it looks like to be is gonna slowly tread up higher. I want to wait till market open to get in this trade too, but from the looks of it, it looks like he wants to take off without me. See, look at this, screaming up, screaming up. But we're gonna be patient. We're gonna let it come to us. We don't want to chase it. We don't want to enter too early. It's We got about 15 minutes left till market open. 18 minutes till market open. And then I want to take it to at least right here to the top of the supply zone. Let's see if we get a nice little pullback. We'll enter in on it. Look for a nice little pullback. Look, this should be a pullback. It is right now pulling back a little bit. Let me show you what I wrote today for market outlook today. For market outlook, we don't have too much news today. To see a few yellow folders. Price has been consolidating since last session, and most likely will be between the ranges this Friday today. Looks like it'll be a slow Friday. All I can say is don't try and force the trade. Let it come to you. Stay cash as an option. And as you can see, this is New York open right here. I believe this is New York, and this is uh, Asia session. This is London session, but it's been just consolidating between. It's been ranging. Kind of broke the range right here, but still it didn't really break it. See this right here. I wish this happened yesterday too, where it came and hit this demand zone, and then it went up to the supply zone. I wish I would have been up for this right here, and it just happened probably. Probably about 10 minutes before I actually got up, because that would have been the ideal situation to take this from the demand zone to the supply zone. We'd have been in the money right now, sitting back cooling. It's all right. We might have to enter this on the next pullback. We're gonna enter. It's pulling back just a little bit right now. See if it will pull back a little bit further. See, it's pulling back here. It's just a waiting game. We got about 10 minutes left till the open. Maybe we can wait till the open to get in this. See, the reason I like the open is because there's a lot more volatility right there, and once it goes within those few seconds, you can start to see where it wants to go. Does it want to go up? Does it want to go down? Um, it's just less amount of volatility, and then that's when it starts to really kick off and starts to go in this direction. Tell you, hey, 10 minutes still open. So let's see. See anybody's in my chat? No, we have nobody. Uh, I did have about 5 people that looked at my live stream though, so um, that's actually surprising. Watch, 4 people looked at it. 4 people looked at this. 2 people looked at this one. My live stream. 3 people looked at my live stream. So that's actually pretty cool to know that there's some people out there looking at my stuff. Who those people are, I will never know. Maybe I will know one day. We got 8 minutes still open. It looks like it's coming down right now. This is why it's good to be patient and just let it come to you. We would already been experiencing a lot of drawdown already going into market open. Uh, so I actually hit the gym yesterday too. That was pretty good. Hit back-to-back days, Wednesday and Thursday. Gym felt good. Just been hitting that elliptical, 45 minutes on the elliptical, and in the sauna. I haven't really been doing weights yet. I'm gonna incorporate that later on. But we're just kind of getting back in the flow of things and just getting a steady routine. So we're just watching. You see how this consolidation range is just, this is a strong range right here. Just a lot of barcode action. And we've been that way for a while. Right there, we got a nice move down. But they're ranging here. A nice movement up in there. Some nice movement. But even in the barcode action, you can still make some money. You just gotta pick your points. Because like in this, you could have made money from here all the way up to there. And what I'm expecting it to do is to go up to here. Yeah, so this is what my back office studio looks like right here. Shows some stats concurrent, 0 viewers, 0 chat weight, 0 views. We all got donuts across the stream. One day though, one day we'll have something. Alright, we got 5 minutes still open. Good thing I didn't take that. He would have been just drawn down. I'd have been down probably $100 right now. All right, 3 minutes till market open. And this, I'm looking for the same setup as yesterday. And it did the same thing. It went in here, it experienced drawdown, and then it just popped up. 2 minutes till market open. I had a nice little Bible study before the market opened too. I like to do my little small little Bible study on the Bible app. They have like little devotionals and stuff, like 5 minute devotionals I do before market open, just to get me closer to God. I think that's pivotal, just having God on your side when you go into this, be treacherous. So just having God on your side and just knowing that you're doing it with Him, it feels more comfortable. All right, so we're seeing a nice little downturn before market open. We've got less than a minute before it opens up. It looks like it's sliding down. Ooh, that was good that we didn't get in. 20 seconds. Three, two, one. All right, market's open. And the market is going lower. Market is going lower right now. Hasn't really made a decision which way it wants to go. If it wants to go up or down yet. Indecisive. See, the thing is, we're trying to find that trend of if it's be down or up. And trust me, I will flip my bias if I see something on the on the chart that shows otherwise. 1 minute in, it hasn't really gone nowhere. It's going pretty slow right now, not gonna lie. I'm not liking this price action. If I don't get good price action, I will sit on my hands today. That is an option to sit on my hands. It's better to stay away from the market and hold on to your cash than to go in a position, force a trade if it doesn't show it. Because right now we're kind of in no man's land where we're in between a range. And if it did come down to here, I would look for the bounce and I would look to take that from here up to here. I would look for I would want it to test it out a couple times though, like it did here. All right, here we go. We get some bullish momentum right here. Looks like it might have finally picked a side. We're gonna take that going in. I think we're gonna take that.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, we took that right there. We're at $30 on it. Sometimes you just have to take it because it's just it has that bullish momentum going. What you don't want to get left behind. pushing up. It is pushing up. Look at that. Look at that big pop right there. Take it all the way past the supply zone. You want to take it to the top of the supply zone. Keep on pushing, baby. Come on, let's flip this, baby. Let's flip this. There we go. Let's flip this. Let's bump that up. Let's bump it up. Let's bump it up. That's what we want to see right there. That's what we want to see. We want to see it just push up, just grind up the fire. Let's keep pushing up. Let's keep it going. Let's keep on pushing, baby. Who? Yeah, look at that. Look at pumping up. That's what I'm talking about. Pump it up. Seeing the supply zone now. Come on, let's pump this back up, baby. Let's get this back over 170. Let's pump this back up. Let's keep on pounding up. Let's keep pounding up. Keep pounding up. Let's keep pounding up. Let's keep pounding up, baby. We're at that point where it wants to go up now. Great shakeout before the turnout. Great shakeout before the turnout. That's the last shakeout right there before we turn up. go. There we go. There we go. Come on, let's push it. Let's get to 150. Let's push it up to 150. There we go.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, there we go. There we go. 5 for 5 on the week, baby. 5 for 5 on the week. When we did 231 on the on my live account, and on Top Step we did 332. We're up to 1407 for this account. We're actually eligible for a payout too right now, which we're not going to take. Damn, this is pretty good, and it's still running. It's still running. See, I set it up to right here. This is where I actually probably should have taken it, but I've been hitting doing my little base hits and 200, 230 on the day. Shit, can't be mad at it. 231 on the day. Can't be mad at 231. So let's go ahead and put this in our let's put this in the Discord. Our wins and losses. And this one didn't experience pretty much no drawdown. Let's see, that's the photos. 332. And this is textbook. This alright, so we got it in here. 332 on the funded account. Balance is at 1,440, and 231 balance is at 1,767 on the live account. And I could pull all this money out right now if I want to. So that's what's good about having a live account. Those are your available funds right now. So let's go back to this right here. This was just perfect. What we entered on. See, pre-market. This is where I got on the live and said I was thinking about hopping in on you guys right here. Um, but I'm glad I did, not glad I waited because I would have experienced all this drawdown. That right there, that type of drawdown might have put me over my 250 limit right here. This amount of drawdown. But I came in on this impulse candle up, breaking it, and I entered it right here. I entered right here. I exited somewhere around right here. And this is just textbook. This is the same that we did the past 2 days. Yeah, the past 2 days, change the state of character, straight to the upside. Okay, let's go. Dude, I'm happy today. I am so happy that I was able to go 5 for 5 while on live. Shows me that something's working. Um, very successful week and 5 out of 5. I took this trade from an impulse up through the change in state of character. Impulse candle up through the change in state of character. This was a textbook play, and I took it to the supply zone where I took profits. I was very in this trade, and I have seen all the play out the same. I'm glad I took this as market open instead of the break pre-market because would have experienced a lot of drawdown. There was little to no drawdown today. Great trade over. Very successful week. Went 5 for 5. I took this trade from an impulse candle up through the change state of character. This was a textbook play, and I took it to the supply zone where I took profit. I was very confident in this trade because being that I've seen all week play out the same. I'm glad I took this at market open instead of breaking pre-market because I would have experienced a lot of drawdown. There was little to no drawdown today. Great trade overall. Okay. And And you see, that was a good take profit where we took profit at. Not being too greedy on it. We got what we wanted, and we're back. We're out. And I think it probably will consolidate a little bit right here. And I think it has one more push in it left. It is only 7:15. 7:15, and there's a lot of time left in the market. Market isn't close to like 2 o'clock. But I've only been on the stream for an hour and 10 minutes. But this was a great trade. Let's see the actual full total amount that we made today. 231 plus 332, $563. $563. You can't be mad at that. $563 in 1 hour, less than 1 hour work. In about 1 hour, yeah, because I was in straight. I've been here for 1 hour, 10 minutes that I turned on the light. So for an hour, 10 minutes of work, $500, $563. Can't beat it. You can't beat it, baby. Let's see what my mentor Twan's talking about. Let's see if he posted anything. This is morning analysis. Oh, this is why it doesn't.
The 5 minute time frame, as you can see.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh, we back. So check it. This gold on the 5 minute time frame, as you can see, it's just been consolidating. All of Asia as well as all of London session all night, all last night. So we just got a nice breakout here. What I'm looking for is a reaction out of this zone. If it breaks above this zone and continue up with the highs, I'm gonna look for buys. But honestly, I'm expecting it to do a nice liquidity sweep and head down. I'm looking for the sales. However, due to the fundamentals, there will not be a lot of volume today. So keep that in mind. You can get caught up in consolidation today. So if I don't get the clean setup and the volume I need, I will not trade today. However, I'm still looking for that clean setup. So yeah, that's what we're looking like, gang.
All right, that was Twan. That's my mentor right there. He didn't get on till 6:55, so he's just getting on 6:55. Let's see, 6:55 in the market. He didn't get on till right here. He had his demand order zones right here. This is where he had his supply right here. If I would have made out my own supply, like myself, I probably would have put the supply here. But I go off of this Lux Algo smart money concepts. And that's kind of what I trade, the smart money concept with the change of state of character, breaking structures, equal highs, and then it has its demand zone and supply zones. So, and that, as you see, that was a great take profit that we had. Look at this. This came all the way back down here. So, overall successful week. I am gonna head to the gym today. It was successful. I have to head to the gym. Um, Successful week, successful time with my stream. I'm really enjoying this. I know I'm not streaming to anybody right now, but just the fact that I'm able to go on here and make the money. I know that once I do get this, once I get my top step account to $10,000, I'm gonna post a video on YouTube of me doing the withdrawal for 5,000. And I think after I do that right there, I might get a viewer or so that comes in from that, like, oh, dude, this dude right here made um, $10,000. He used to throw 5,000. Let me go follow his stream. So, but that'll be some time. See where at 1400. And these are really good trades. These are 242, 352, 278, 332. Um, if I was in the live stage after 5 successful days, I could have withdrew about $1,000. And I'm still a little bit upset, a little salty about this Monday. This Monday should have been a 242 win as well, for around 200. That, um, Because I did win, it just took me out because I had that stop loss on the account I was playing around with. It took me out at negative $100. I would never have a stop loss for $100 because I know how the way that I trade, I can't experience drawdown. So the one thing I'm trying to work on is my entries and not to experience drawdown as much. And I'm proud of myself today that I didn't take it right here. That I didn't take this candle. So this is when I logged on. I was like, oh, it's a pre-market. We're about to break my 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 entry right here, and I'm glad I didn't take that right there. And I was patient, and I waited for this impulse candle up. This impulse candle up told me everything that I need to know. It told me that we were going for buys, and I bought in right here, and I experienced this amount of drawdown. That was it. This amount. That was maybe $40, $50 a drawdown. So yeah, it's and on the forex factory, the reason I want to hurry up and get in here and get out because there wasn't too much news going on. Just like Twan said, it's like we have all this light stuff going on. We have yellow folders, and these yellow folders they don't really affect it. Watch, you see, we have a yellow folder at 6:15. Let's look at the chart at 6:15. This was 6:15 right here. Well, actually, this yellow folder did. This yellow folder caused us to go down at 6:15. After 6:15, it started to go down. So it does have an impact on it. And then let's see if there was another folder that made it do what it's doing right now. Cause this, look at this, shaking everybody out. Um, 7 o'clock, the housing market. Now it's 7:15, 7 o'clock right there. I think that might have been that housing market. That's why you got to get in and get out. Gold is nothing to play around with. It doesn't have those big swings where you can get 100 points out of it. Sometimes all you can get is 20 points, 10, 15 points. Well, I got out of this 606 to 618. So I got about, let's see, 606 to 620. We got 14 points out of it. I got 14 points out of this. That's it. And that's sometimes what you gotta do. You gotta take your little 14 points and call it a day. And now this right here was the move. I Now what I should have done, I should have doubled back and went in for sales right after it hit this supply zone. Look at this, taking all the way supply zone to demand zone. Dang. I wanted to Twan's live. Let me see if you got that.
Expecting the bears to take over. Let's mark our resistance level real quick so we can see our low, which is going to be, got a resistance right there. Um, this yellow line here.
No, he's not in. He's not in the trade. Hey, that's why early bird chase the worm. I get up at 5:30 so I can catch little moves like this. That's all I need. 5:30 to 6 and start market open at 6:30. 6:30 came. This was a 6:30 candle right here, and I got in on that 6:30 candle. I got in right here and rode it up to right there. 6:06 to 6:20. That's all we need, baby. That's all we need. What more can you ask for? Look at this, a live account. 231. 231. We can disconnect for the day, exit out for the day, save the workplace, no. And we're exit out of the day. Look at this. Look at gold selling off. See, and the reason you don't want to look at highs right now in this zone, the zone just moved, is because this right here can keep going down further. Wicks like this, they break this change state of character, boom, it goes for its next leg down. And that's what if I was trading, I would be looking for it to go for break its next leg down. Even though it already dropped, how many points is this? 46.20. This is a 40-point drop. So a 40-point drop on it. Boom. That's nuts. Broke out of this consolidation area. Let's go post that in Twan's watch. Let's go and wins and losses. Let's put my winning in. That's me right there. Posted in the Discord. 332 on the Monday. Have a good weekend, fam. I already got one fire emoji on it by David B. To David. Thanks, David. You too. good weekend. See, that's what it's about. You know, that's why it's nice having these Discord rooms. People come in there, talk about have a good weekend. That's what it's all about. That's why I post in these rooms for the motivation for the next person. Because Twan, he is the one that gave me my strategy. I kind of tweaked it a little bit differently because he showed me the smart money concept out um, indicator right here, and I think that was great. Look at this melting down. But yeah, he showed me the smart money concept indicator. When I saw that, I was like, dang, they already have indicators for this and stuff. And so I kind of started tweaking my strategy around that. And as you can see, like my strategies have been like the change of state of characters. When it breaks those change of state of characters, you have some nice momentum. Even this change of state of character right here, it broke this, boom, boom. You could have had a nice little win right here. You could have had another $300 right here, 300 plus. Um, didn't even have to. You could have missed all this right here and this change of state of character. Boom, could have won. Even this right here, this small one, you could have a small win off of this change of state of character. Uh, the change of state of character that I went after, it's not a real. It didn't have the thing on it, but to me, it's a change of state of character because it breaks these things, these levels. Look at gold is melting down. Gold is melting down. That's his biggest drop since. Dang. Right here had that big old upswing. Now it's having a big old downswing. But yeah, guys, this is how I trade supply zones, demand zone. All right, I think that's enough for today. I've been on for a stream for about an hour and 30 minutes. So it was a good stream today. We had some good wins, made over $500 today. We pretty much made over $500 every day this week, which is a blessing. We went 5 for 5 on the week. Um, Can't ask for more. So I'll see you guys next week, next Monday, Monday morning. I'll be live at least by 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. All right, signing off, boys.